Vital training time for the Roses as they prepare for their first World Cup match against Uganda. Head coach Tracey Neville, the sister of Phil, the England head football coach, says the whole squad was gutted for the Lionesses after they lost by the narrowest of margins to the USA in last night's Football World Cup semi-final. But it's made them even more determined to do well.
The result last night made a lot of us feel really sick, I think particularly me. Obviously having my brother, and I know how deeply hurt he would feel from that performance that his team put out. However, he's got to move on. It's his first World Cup. Likewise, this is my second, and you've got to move on from the learnings that you've had in the past and action them and change. And I feel that we are the type of people that do that.
The England team have some close links with the military. Tracey says so much of their ethos of fight, commitment and team spirit parallels that of the forces.
The way the partnership works with us and the forces is that we're very similar. We can't work as individuals. I think they really a real good exhibit of how you've got to be together. You've got to follow a process. You can't be reactive. You've got to be very proactive. And you've got to be able to conform to rules. You've got to also be able to conform as a team. But you've also got to put action into place when it matters. And it's not shying away from the pressure situations that you put under. And I think the mentality of both institutions, although they're completely separate, we all go into fight at some point throughout our cycles or through the careers. So I think that's really important that we can share in them sort of experiences.
A view echoed by team captain Serena Guthrie.
I know a particular, person, Jo Binns, who's been in the army, been here, in the army for as long as I can actually remember, and she played netball for England. So it's really nice that that's kind of come full circle. We can celebrate that. We can celebrate, the athletes and army officers who, represent the army at sport, and we can be a part of that. I think it's great.
England go into the World Cup as defending Commonwealth champions after an extraordinary 52-51 win over Australia in the Gold Coast. Tracey Neville says that momentum is something they want to keep going.
Going into this tournament, we're going to be probably up against the biggest challenge of any team and the opposition that we've got to face to actually get to that final. So we're under no illusion how hard this competition is about, and the girls are not. We've just got to be best prepared team and put out the performance on the day.
Jon Knighton, Forces News, Manchester.